You probably think Toyota makes the most reliable cars in the world. And yes, they do have a reputation for lasting forever. But what if I told you there are hidden problems Toyota owners don't like to talk about? Problems that could cost you thousands of dollars if you ignore them. Stay with me until the end, because problem number 1 is something that could actually ruin your engine without warning. Number 10. Rust issues on frames. Toyota trucks like the Tacoma and Tundra are often praised as indestructible workhorses. But here's the dirty little secret: the frames on certain older models were extremely prone to rust. And we're not just talking about some cosmetic surface rust. In many cases, the corrosion was so severe that the frames literally developed holes, cracks, and weak spots that could make the truck unsafe to drive. Owners reported that the metal would flake off in chunks, and in extreme situations, the frame could snap in half. Imagine driving a truck that looks fine from the outside, only to find out the skeleton underneath is crumbling away. This problem became such a big scandal that Toyota was forced to launch a massive recall and even extended the warranty on affected vehicles. In some cases, they replaced the entire frame, a repair worth thousands of dollars. But here's the catch: not every truck was covered, and many owners were left paying out of pocket for repairs or watching the resale value of their trucks drop like a rock. So yes, Toyota trucks may have a reputation for reliability, but if you're looking at an older Tacoma or Tundra, you absolutely need to check the frame for rust before buying. What looks like a deal could turn into a financial nightmare. Number 9. Oil burning in certain engines. Toyota's 2.4L2SV engine, found in older Camrys, RAV4 South, and Highlanders, has a well-documented oil consumption problem. On paper, the car runs fine, smooth, quiet, and dependable. But under the hood, the piston rings can wear prematurely, causing the engine to drink oil like crazy. Some owners report losing a quart of oil every 8,001,000 miles, which is insane for a car that's supposed to be reliable. Toyota acknowledged the issue, but often only repaired engines that were still under certain conditions of warranty. That left countless owners checking their dipsticks constantly or risking running the engine dry. The scary part: if you don't realize your Toyota is burning oil, the motor can seize up completely. So the reliable Camry could leave you with a bill for a brand new engine. Number 8. Transmission hesitation in Camry. The Toyota Camry is one of the best-selling cars in America. But ask owners of certain mid-2000s and early 2010s models, and you'll hear the same complaint: the transmission hesitates. You step on the gas, expecting smooth acceleration, but instead, there's a 1 or 2 second delay before the car actually moves. In heavy traffic, that's not just annoying, it's dangerous. Merging onto highways, making left turns, that hesitation can put you at risk of getting hit. Toyota tried to fix this with software updates, but many owners still complained. While the transmission itself usually doesn't fail completely, the hesitation is enough to make a smooth Camry feel unreliable. Number 7. Prius battery failure. Everyone loves the Toyota Prius for its fuel economy and eco-friendly vibe. But here's what most people don't realize: hybrid batteries don't last forever. Once your Prius hits 810 years, or around 150,000 miles, the hybrid battery can start to fail. You'll notice worse fuel economy, warning lights on the dash, or the car suddenly struggling to maintain power. And the worst part? Replacement batteries can cost $1,000 to $3,000 at a dealership. Yes, there are cheaper options with refurbished batteries, but they often don't last nearly as long as a new one. So while you might save money on gas with a Prius, you have to factor in the possibility of a massive repair bill down the road. Number 6. Head gasket issues in Corolla and Matrix. Certain Toyota Corollas and Matrix models with the 1.8L engine have a nasty secret: head gasket failure. Around the 100,000 mile mark, some of these engines start developing coolant leaks into the cylinders. At first, it looks minor, maybe a little overheating here and there. But ignore it, and you're looking at a full engine rebuild or replacement. Head gaskets are not a cheap repair, and for an economy car like a Corolla, the repair can sometimes cost as much as the car is worth. So while the Corolla has a reputation for being bulletproof, buyers of certain years need to watch coolant levels like a hawk. Number 5. Cracking dashboards. This one isn't mechanical, but it drove Toyota owners crazy. In the mid-2000s, certain Toyota models, including the Camry, 4Runner, and Lexus vehicles, developed dashboards that would literally melt in the sun. The plastic became sticky, shiny, and full of cracks. Not only did it look terrible, but the glare could actually make driving dangerous. Toyota eventually launched a warranty extension program to replace dashboards, but by then, thousands of owners had already spent their own money trying to fix the problem. Imagine buying a luxury Lexus only to have the interior look like it's falling apart in just a few years. Number for weak paint and clear coat. For a brand known for quality, Toyota's paint quality isn't always up to par. Owners often report paint chipping, peeling, or fading far earlier than expected. White and red Toyotas seem especially prone to peeling clear coat, which makes even newer cars look neglected. The real issue. Once the clear coat starts peeling, the damage spreads quickly. Repainting an entire car can cost thousands, and Toyota rarely covers it unless it's under a special service campaign. So while your Toyota may run for 300,000 miles, the outside could look like it's falling apart long before that. Number 3. Steering problems in older RAV4 South. Some older RAV4 South suffered from a dangerous steering issue. Owners described the steering wheel suddenly pulling left or right on its own, usually at highway speeds. The cause? Problems with the electric power steering system. While not every RAV4 was affected, the ones that were could be terrifying to drive. Imagine cruising down the freeway, only to feel your car yanked to the side without warning. Toyota issued service bulletins, but the repairs weren't always covered under warranty. For a family SUV, that's a pretty big red flag. Number 2. Water pump failures. Water pumps are supposed to last well over 100,000 miles. But in many Toyota models, from the Camry to the Highlander, owners complain that water pumps start leaking much earlier. At first, it's just a small coolant drip. But if you miss it, the leak can grow worse until your engine overheats. And when an engine overheats, you're suddenly looking at warped heads, blown gaskets, and thousands in repairs. It's one of those small problems that turns into a massive one if you ignore it. Number 1. Timing chain tensioner leaks. This is one of the most concerning hidden problems. Newer Toyota engines, including some Camry and Corolla models, are known to develop oil leaks around the timing chain tensioner. At first, it looks like just a little oil drip. But here's the scary part. If the tensioner fails completely, it can throw off the timing chain. That means the pistons and valves slam into each other, and your engine is basically done. Toyota engines are famous for lasting to 100,000 plus miles, but if you ignore this tiny leak, you could lose your entire motorway earlier than expected. So there you have it, to 10 hidden Toyota problems that most people don't talk about. Toyota is still one of the most reliable brands out there, but like any car, it has its weak spots. If you know about them ahead of time, you can catch issues early and save yourself thousands of dollars. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more car advice, and drop a comment below. What problems have you had with your Toyota?